What is going on, you beautiful bunch of savages? We are back with Primetime 199. Two top contenders going at it here this evening between CounterCurt and Vdlchi, or that's what I'm saying his name from now on, Vdlchi. Two guys that have been at the top of the division now. Early in the season, these guys have been stacking on wins over notable names, and as a result have earned themselves an opportunity at a main event spot, get that 5-round experience, as we have some future title contending spots up and coming, especially ahead of Primetime 200. We have a killers lineup start to finish here this evening. We expect nothing but pure virtual violence, as always to be expected here at Primetime MMA. The first fight is between Rush Milkman and former champion of UFC 6, Dex Primacy, who has stumbled a little bit on hard times coming into UFC 6, making adjustments to his game and looks to try and get back in the winning tracks here this evening. Should be a very fun one. We are not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight into it. Let's fucking go. Joining me in the commentary booth, as always, the ever legendary... Oh, motherfucker. That's a little bit of a look forward, okay? Ignore that. Joining me in the commentary booth, the ever legendary Jay, motherfucking Dime, and the little engine that could, Doctor Who. Let's fucking get it, lads. Look, I know that, Jay, you were feeling this, right? But low energy after watching the UFC's main event a moment ago sucked the fucking life out of me. But we are here, and Primetime is back to give us all a little bit of life.
And that's...
I didn't. That's a lie. Definitely wasn't me. Jody, you need to turn your volume up. You need to turn your volume up. Okay, that's not me.
Every time. Well, both of these guys starting out strong. Shabcat, long, lengthy, able to do all things. I mean, one of the biggest issues though is he doesn't have the same power that most other welterweights have. I've got to be honest, using him a few times, you have to be very methodical and very slow paced with him. Edwards, on the other hand, a lot of the kicks, a lot of the power to really do the damage, and as you're seeing already, a bit done to the leg kicks and a bit done to the head, and already leading that battle here, Jay.
Yeah, and I like this matchup, just not even the fighters they're using. I like this Rush, Milkman, and Dex Primacy matchup based on where they are in their career. Right now, it seems like Dex has started very slow to UFC 6. He's struggling to adjust, and we haven't seen a lot of Rush Milkman here. So for Dex, this is a very important fight, Cyrus.
Oh, 100%. Like, it pains me to say this, but Dex is on the verge of going to amateur. That's the reality, right? So he needs a big win. He's got a big name in the entirety of the community. He's been able to do a lot in the past, and sometimes, you know, you take slower to other games, or some games than others. Rush Milkman doing all right, to be honest with you. He's been looking pretty clean. He's always had pretty fundamentally sound striking, and as you can see now, fighting behind the jab, pretty educated in the way he's approaching it. A couple of switches of stances as well, and he's actually causing a lot of interrupts for my granny's kid, aka Dex Primacy.
I love that gamer tag still. To understand, I love that.
It's a great game tag. It's great, man.
I can't lie, I really feel like one of Dex's biggest things so far, like looking back at his previous fight as well, he's just a pick. Like, he makes his life harder for himself. Usman, great pick if it wasn't against an MVP. Shabcat, a great pick if it wasn't against such a heavy kickboxer who could really do some serious damage with Edwards. You're seeing him have some success now.
Yeah,
and
nice.
There we go.
It's nice, but I do feel like he's kind of half handicapping himself in areas here.
But I want to see him grapple a little bit, though, Jay. That's the thing. If he's going to go a pick like this, he's got to grapple a little.
Yeah, and this pick, it isn't terrible. It's doable. I believe the next time he stuns him, he should shoot. He should spare him. I believe that. But I think Dex needs this win more than Milkman does, just for his confidence at this point, Cyrus.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, he needs to get back in the win column by any means necessary. I like the pullback onto the pullback to the body. Now it sets up the head.
Nice.
Ending round 1. He stole that shit. He stole that shit right there. Because he was losing that round. He was losing that round in all reality.
3 stuns.
Yeah, no, he was. But now he stole it.
Until towards the end of the round, it started hurting him bad. But if you're a Rush Milkman, this is bad for you because Rush Milkman was the one dictating everything. He threw 140 strikes in a round, right? Just for the round to end like that. That's a lot of output for him to be the one absorbing that much damage, Doc.
Yeah, he's got to be careful with how many shots he's throwing. 2 body kicks there as well, especially for Milkman's going to slowly stab his stamina. Interesting fact about Edwards here as well is his alter ego actually has 2 different lead hooks. Ooh. This alter ego has the long lead hook. His other alter ego just has a normal lead hook. It's very weird. Like, I think he's one of the few fighters that has that, but nonetheless, on the ground, though, it doesn't really matter this time around, though, seeing Edwards being the one grappling. We were calling for Dexter, but clearly Milkman thought he was having a bit too much difficulty on the feet, wanted to reset, wanted to break, and seeing how he does so here, Jay.
Yeah, and he gets swept, too, and this is good for Dex. If I'm Dex, I'm going to slowly work my way to mount, get some damage, and this is my fight right now.
100%. And look, another interesting fact is that his sole win of the season comes via submission. Like I said, I wanted to see a little bit of grappling out of him. Milkman's the one that took to the ground, and he may live to rue that day because Dex Premsey is good in these positions. As I say that, he gets reversed. I wouldn't stay here if I was Milkman. He's getting a lot of work done on the feet outside of that last minute and a half of round 1. I think if he just mind his P's and Q's a little bit, because this is surprisingly back and forth on the mat. I'll be real with you. Milkman's normally struggled on the mat, but he's obviously making advancements in his game. I think Dex probably still has the edge here, but we will see how this plays out with 2 minutes 20 left in round 2. And top control going to here.
I'm gonna be real. If I was Milkman, I would want this. No. Oh my goodness, it's looking terrible. I was about to say I would want it on the feet, right? Because even though he was losing towards the end, look where Dex block is, and he was doing some good work in the first round before the ending of it, but now he's in a position he don't want to be in, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, also the other part here, as we go into the arm triangle, is the fact the stamina favors Dex so heavily right now. Yeah, okay, that was a fakey bit on, but sunk it straight in there. Could go instantly for a dart if he wanted to, which is probably the best idea because that dart can also race to the back flat. Instead, goes to the back sitting. Interestingly, probably going to be looking for the full amount if one had to guess. But again, I feel like the dart probably would have been a better option. This round, though, securely into the round of Shabcat. Judges typically score the submissions even higher than knockdowns so far, I think, by most people's judgments. Maybe not the best idea for the judges to score it that way, but nonetheless, having a quick check of the fight stats, all in the favor of Shabcat. Touch of glove, last 40 seconds left of the clock, Jay, and again, I will feel like this is Shabcat's fight.
Yeah, and it becomes tough for Milkman because, like I said, he had to work so hard in the first round where we thought he was winning.
That's
Gary. Just for it to end like that, and now his stamina is toast, Cyrus.
Yeah, it is. It's not looking good. Head kick connects, even though he was out of stamina, overreaching. That's a big round there for Dex. Dex is 2 up in my books right now. Hard to see it any other way. Shout out the man Pudgy himself in the chat, returning Rhino from his performance last week as well. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. We'll get into the third and final round of the first match of Primetime 199. Has a bit of a ring to it, that. Milkman has to dig deep right now to find an answer. Oh, that is it!
No, you bonehead! I know. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
The issue is now. There you go.
Now, there we go. That's where it becomes tricky too, because Milkman needs a knockout, right? He's in the worst possible position. It feels like
he's gonna get reversed.
Go back to back sitting.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
If Edwards clever, he just gets back on the feet. He's not going to get a finish on the ground, especially with this low stam.
Yeah.
if you're Dex, you just put the pressure on. You don't really kick at all. You just get that jab going out. Maybe throw the rear hand behind it a bit. Like, stuff like that just disaster for trouble. This game is notoriously dodgy when it comes to just making you overreach and getting clipped. So you do have to be careful. Lovely counter there. Again, tried and true. Simple methods can really do this as he pushes for the finish here, Cyrus.
Yeah, lovely work, man. Dex Primacy hitting a bit of a different level right now. It's not over quite yet, but it's looking good. Writing is all but on the wall, unless he tries to sell it like he did at the beginning of the round. Do not want to be throwing those head kicks anymore. Why give yourself an opportunity to come back into the fight, Jay? We don't want to see that shit from him. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, I'm gonna throw my controller. Oh my goodness, calm down. Like, I'm gonna be real, right? No kicks that can get sidestepped. If anything, throw that lead body kick, right? If anything, Leon has to do something. So a pull, that body counter is going to be there every time. You can get the finish like that. But do not put yourself in harm's way where you did all this work for no reason.
I couldn't agree more. Oh.
No!
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going to throw my controller.
He's so lucky Milkman had no stamina right there, dog.
I'm all for, like, fight IQ, but this is bottom of the barrel IQ.
There we go. Keep hitting him to the body. You can...
Dex, just jab him in the face. Don't even fake, just jab. You're just getting caught silly now.
Because Leon has to do something. He don't. So you can just pull Leon. It's there.
Lucky says selling it for the love of the game is
for the love of the game.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's it. I mean, he's somewhat hunting the finish, but he's also is selling it in some form.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, if Dex lose this game, I love you, Dex, we gotta check his bank account because somebody for sure paid him to do this. He's rigging the games. This is already old. He already lost. He just put a flow state. He done already lost. Milkman said, yeah, GG's.
Right, I think that was intentional. He was trying to get it on the technicality of DQ. We're going to rule it as a knockout. So yeah, for my money, that's the way it works. So yeah, Dex Primacy getting a big W here this evening. A well-needed one as well, Doc. Let's be real. That was a moment.
He's been having a tough time. Yeah, he's been having a very tough time, and he's finally got that win back. He's now 2-3. Not as bad, not on the cusp of getting cut. That's also a win, and it's still early season, it's still early days, and I mean, Dex is a former champion. There's no doubt he can get back properly into that title picture sooner rather than later here.
Yeah, 100%. Well, good shit for Dex Primacy getting back in there. Milkman, I don't know what that was, brother. There was moments in that fight. There was moments
really
in that fight. Yeah. Do you know what I would say, right? Okay, specifically you, because I know that you call on this a lot, and rightfully so. Dex made this read, and that's when he was good. He couldn't go to the head on all of the counters, so he started going to the body, and that was one of the biggest things that changed this fight. Was the first rock was from a pull and go into the body, it rocked him, and then he continued to follow up. And Milkman just doesn't have that in his repertoire right now. When he pulls, every time he pulls, he goes for the UFC 5 elbow, lead hook, straight, whatever it is.
It's ingrained in him.
It really is. And look, sometimes those things can be hard to get out of. They can really be hard to get out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, because he's not thinking about it either. It's just, he done did it so much that he's just doing it. It's just a reaction to do it. But like I said, he worked that body. Them body counters going to kill him because in the first round, Milkman had to work so hard. He wasted so much stamina that he was essentially toast, especially the way it ended. Yeah. No, I completely agree. Dex Primacy looking for Fight of the Night award. That's not how that goes, Jody, and you know that. If we had like biggest seller of the night and he lost, that would have gone to Dex, but he didn't actually lose. He says those head kicks should have probably got him out of there, but zero. Yeah, he almost sold my parlay, but we're good though.
Yeah. Look, next fight up, we'll get straight into it. Picked Lawyer is back in the cage, this time going up against Mr. Finnan. This one should be an incredibly fun one. Pick Lawyer 1-1, and Finnan 0-1 right now. Finnan obviously being around in UFC 5. We've seen a lot of this guy. Very, very solid fighter all round. Just had a difficult first matchup. Picked Lawyer as well. I'm going to pull it up right now because I'm pretty sure he only lost against like somebody very noticeable. Yeah, he lost against Zayev. That's his only loss. Big win over Dees in his debut fight on the pro circuit via knockout in PrimeTime 197. Talk to Zayev on short notice, and I'll talk about that as well, Jay. Taking Zayev on short notice, props to him. That's a big name. You know that guy is very durable. Would have been an incredible win for him. Didn't go his way. He looked good in large sections of that. Even Zayev came out of it was like, oh, this kid's good. With a little bit more preparation, like in this bout right now, he's had opportunities to prepare and work on himself. This is a guy to watch. Mr. Finnan's really going to have to bring his A game to take Pick Lawyer out for my money.
Hopefully, Finnan also doesn't mount bobble.
Ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, hopefully. But like, I like him taking that short notice fight because Cyrus, that's high risk, high reward. Like, you have to think about it. If he lose, right, it's a no lose for him. He lost to Zayev, right? But if he wins, he gets a win over a really big name, and that does a lot for him. So like in that situation, that's a no brainer. Of course he took that fight.
Yeah, I mean that's the way a real fighter would look at it, but some people don't look at it that way, bro. Some people are like, oh, I gotta keep that.
Because some people don't have balls. So
you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Right, okay, so Mr. Finnan finds himself in top control. Nice half guard positioning right here. Uses that to get it across into side control. Doctor, this is your world. Obviously positions that he can really try to slow down Pick Lawyer, who showed us over multiple fights now that he is very, very educated on the feet. Testing him in this realm could be a recipe for early success.
Yeah, Finnan's liking to reset the GA, the Neon Belly fight coming in quite handy there, undeniable. Easily resets. Pick Lawyer though, so far, lovely ground game defense. Also there getting a reversal. Nice little job. Probably gonna want to stay on the mat a bit longer. How easy that takedown originally got kind of probably incentivize it, but Cody's got some power and so decides to separate here. Jay putting on pace already. You can kick in this game. You don't have to necessarily wonder about the same thing. One of the biggest things though is when trying to make sure that you can keep your takedown defenses, just keep the pressure, force the grappler into the corner and make sure that they feel pressured to shoot. Pressured shots are 10 times easier to defend. On top of that, also just kick the leg, builds a bit of GA in your favor and saves you so many hassle when it comes to defending takedowns here, Joe.
yeah, exactly. And when you talking about those, oh my goodness, those pressured shots. Yeah, when you pressure a wrestler, you force him to shoot on your terms. You almost know when he's going to shoot. Soon as he get backed up far enough, he's going to shoot, Cyrus.
Yeah, exactly right. And like Doc said, it is a lot harder for the wrestler to get the takedown off the back foot. I'm loving these body kicks right now. Nicely took from Mr. Finnan, of course. Still very much in a lovely little rip on the slip.
Oh, we got too carried away.
Yeah, that's going full Garbrandt right there.
Yeah, got to be a balance. You can go Garbrandt, but don't go full Cody.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay.
Nice body kick.
His best weapon so far has been that body kick. He's not getting the success stamina-wise or body health-wise as he is from the punches. But it just keeps interrupting him, which is very, very nice. He's having to throw 3 or 4 just to get the one through though. A lot of good defense from Mr. Finnan so far as he waits and bides his opportunity to land big damage. Bad move!
Oh, lovely pullback there.
Sheesh, that's the scary thing. When somebody misjudges the range on a head kick, it gets very dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically game over if you, that's basically game over.
If you're going against the right person, for sure it's game over.
Interesting round. I mean, Finnan's definitely holding up his own. Definitely more of the grappling base. I don't think he's going to go back to it with how the grappling originally started out. Also getting the knockdown. Probably is going to give him confidence in his hands. The issue is if you want to be confident on the feet, as I say, that does ship a takedown, gets him straight back down to that. That's a fair idea. What I was going to say was Cody is a very difficult fighter to fight on the feet. You need to get the damage done early and ideally on the ground, and that makes striking with him a lot more bearable here, Jay.
Yeah, and you just need this takedown to disrupt his rhythm, because if you notice, if he gets back up, Cody's going to fight so fast. He's going to try to get everything back that he lost on the ground, and then it's going to open up counter opportunities, Cyrus.
Honestly, that's one of the wrestler's biggest strengths or biggest opportunities, is that if he does get a takedown, he knows for a guaranteed fact that the striker is going hell for leather when they make it back to the feet. And as a result, I mean, I personally try not to do that, but it is hard, man, when you're like losing minute after minute on the ground. You're like, fuck, I need to get this guy and I need to get him something big. But oh shit.
Oh,
nice. Goes to the arm triangle. High enough stam, can fake it as well. Does race it. Lovely job there. Fantastic race. Gets back up, straight back up here. And now, I mean, a long enough time, don't necessarily have to push the pace, just need to do significant damage. And that's very possible with someone like Cody. Difference right now, though, is the head health does favor TJ very slightly. And with Cody's chin only being 90, that chin can go very quickly in comparison.
You can see him fluttering that low block as well on the side of PrimeTime. He's very conscious that that takedown may be coming.
nope.
He is aware of that shit now, bro. If he didn't know what his game plan was coming into it, he definitely knows now. And he keeps going to the well with that body kick. I love it. Ooh.
Yeah, wrong body kick. He was having success with the rear, not the lead.
Yeah.
I think he's giving TJ too much space. They're both dancing around the center of the octagon too much. TJ's got the footwork. He's really solid on that. He wants to dance. That's the type of fight you need. Him getting involved in the brawl, and that's where Cody will succeed here. Those hooks, animations especially, they just kind of batter you side to side. And if he can get them really going, he's going to have a lot of success. Just a bit more pressure behind that black line, kind of cage cutting, in fact, and instead, Finn so far doing a really good job of just dancing around the center of the octagon when facing Cody.
Nice, lovely work.
Oh my goodness, just looking nasty for TJ. Oh my goodness. This is a bad place to be against Cody on your back foot, but if I'm TJ, oh my goodness. If I throw that straight, I'm throwing a duck and roundhouse. That's the only type of head kick I would throw at him, Cyrus.
For sure.
Oh.
This is a really nice comeback by Cody.
With both guys in the orthodox stance, I wouldn't mind seeing the occasional leg kick rather than body kick, but I ain't going to complain about anything from that guy right there. He really answered the call in this round. Going forward, meeting fire with fire. And you know, every time they were in a barn burner thing, he was just like a fraction of a second first. Just a fraction of a second he was ahead, and he was getting the stun shot. You knew that if he was just like I said, milliseconds off, he would have been the one that was getting rocked in those exchanges, but he was just ahead of the curve, and PrimeTime needs more and more of that. The more he can turn this into a bit of a brawl, the more he's going to win as far as I'm concerned. He's not trying to out-pretty technical strike his opponent. He's trying to, like, you know, put that leather to that face, stop these takedowns, and that's what he's doing across the course of round 2.
Oh, this is bad for TJ because last round into now, Cody has built up that confidence now, Doc.
Yeah, another takedown coming. Lovely defense. TJ looking like he's getting a bit more wary of staying on the feet. That end of round 2, sorry, probably didn't help that level of confidence. Finn had success early on. TJ though making the adjustments. TJ though making the adjustments right back with that beautiful takedown. Side control is dangerous as he goes to the ground and pound. Does instantly get put into half guard. Lovely defense there by PrimeTime. Full guard is the place you want to be. He's not near a cage of the cage butterfly, sadly. Perhaps opposite that way, but a sprawl could also be an opportunity, given the range of how high that sprawl get up can go right now.
Well, look, Mr. Finnan living by the age-old adage of if you at first do not succeed, then try again. He's gone for a couple of those takedowns, did not get them, stayed committed. Now finds himself in a very nice and dominant position with 2 minutes 50 left in the third and final round. He could be, you know, 1-1 going into this one. It all really comes down to this third round for my money, although I'm not a judge, J-Dime. I think that if you're on either side, you probably don't want it to get to the judge's decision. But you've got to be feeling at least somewhat confidence if you're Mr. Finnan right now.
Yeah, I really think Mr. Finnan is okay with it going to the judges' scorecards. The way he's looking at it is, it's 1-1, and he's like, he can't possibly win this round if I'm doing everything. I'm controlling him like and it becomes frustrating because if you're Cody, right, you're rushing against time now, Doc.
I mean, Finnan has literally done the typical just posture up, couple of punches, posture back down 3 or 4 times now. And right, okay, it's a boring style, but also you've already had 2 rounds. This is now fighting for the fight IQ and decision making of it with the last 2 minutes left. Even right now, you're seeing him, he got top mount, got put into back mount, and now he's trying to get back flat and the RNC. Does race the half guard. That's a race that really shouldn't work in this game, but nonetheless, this game works in weird and mystical ways. A minute left on the clock, and it really is looking like Finnan may have secured it, but suddenly a beautiful reversal.
Oh, he should have denied the posture up with his life, Doctor.
Yeah, TJ Damien Meyer and himself.
Oh.
Nice.
Doing good. It's okay. Use your footwork.
He's trying to kill time. TJ is just going to get on his bicycle, probably land 1 or 2 shots. You know what that is, Cyrus?
What's that, bro?
That's the art of it.
Oh,
And now he takes the fight.
Yeah.
And now he takes the fight.
Our stun at the end definitely took the fight there. There was an argument to be made that maybe he wouldn't score it, but yeah, that's probably TJ's. Yeah,
It was.
Lovely.
Well, look, Mr. Finnan gets a big W, one that was very, very much needed for him. I feel bad for Pick Lawyer, if I'm being real with you. I do feel bad for him. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, man.
That's people may hate it, but that's smart fighting here. It's 1-1, right? Listen, I'm controlling the fight, right? He's really, like I said, minute winning. Right now he's controlled the fight. By the time he gets to the feet, Cody needs something. Now he got to rush, and now he stuns him. Now he capitalized on that. He just controlled him. That 3rd round right there, just won every little second.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, Pick Lawyer, after that one, he had a big loss against Zayaf. It was unfortunate for him. He was 1-0 before that. Now lost against Finnan, a heavy grappling style, probably not what he was expecting. I will give this guy another big opportunity. I'd like to give him a fair shakedown and kind of see if he can win or continue to earn his spot on the live card. I think the kid's got a lot of skill, and I am interested to see what he can do. Sometimes you learn more from your losses, and I think that's going to be one of the cases here this evening. That round 2 showed him a lot of things that he did right. Unfortunately, he gave up 1 takedown in round 3. They kind of fucked him, and round 1 was probably a bit of a surprise. So,
man, he learned the most in round 3.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But look, lads, with that one in the books, we now move on to our last fight of the early prelims. These are our early prelims at this stage. And we are going to be getting a fun one. I didn't show the cards. You guys know no different anyway, but there is one. This is a fight that we have a replacement in. We're going to be having NN Cass stepping into the cage up against Spook. Should be a very fun one. Spook rushed back from the dentist.
Hold on, what happened? What happened with his teeth? Was it
He was just check up on the wisdom tape, apparently.
You just having a little
did he? I was
checkup.
about to say, did he get his wisdom tooth pulled? I was about to say, that's
I
crazy.
think it was just a checkup or something. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but this man said, hold that. I don't know what is they're not dentists. What dentists aren't called doctors, are they? Are they called doctors?
Dentist.
They're a type of doctor, yes.
Okay. Hold up,
They're the
doc.
teeth
We'll be back.
doctor.
Yeah. They're the oral doctor. But
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Spook shooting a double leg with Tommy Aspinall
To be
early. I don't
fair.
mind it.
I was going to say, if you're fighting Tyrrell Garner, I feel like the first Call of Duty is shoot a takedown, calm it down a bit, and then chill out. Here, though, Cass, notorious and always had a good run on the GP, if I remember correctly. He
He beat
renowned.
Cahan. He beat Cahan in the Grand Prix.
Yeah, yeah.
He did lose after that up against whimpering Ian, which, only lost by DQ, let's be real.
oh my goodness. Oh,
Right.
Right when we thought it was going great for Cheryl Gahn, he stuns him. But I think Cheryl Gahn is very tricky to go against. That footwork, that speed, and Tom is fast in his own right too. But I think he had the right approach, mixing the wrestling early, Cyrus.
For sure. Now, Doc, answer me this. Is this Spook's actual debut, regardless of Pro Ramsey?
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, I got the rankings over here on the side. I don't see
No,
him
because
anywhere.
I think he was originally booked on there, didn't have it, and then when an opportunity came up for Spook to get onto live card, he's been around the scene. I think he competed in previous seasons as well. So
No, he absolutely has. He's definitely built his name here. But yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just kind of keeping track of things as we go, trying to pull up his record and shit.
Oh, you're a missed head kick can be death, Doctor.
yeah, I mean, bring it back to Dex's fight. It can be death. That is just as I've mentioned in the Tank Abbott pick. Originally, it was going to be the pullout, though, has led to a change of picks. I think it was originally going to be Tank Abbott versus someone else. Capitalot, sadly, unable to make this fight. And so, Cass, last-minute replacement. This is ending up. And instead, I think that's probably made massive adjustments to Spook's game plan as well here. Instead of just going for the held-to-leather type of brawl that Tank Abbott gives, he's now going for the more grappling approach with Tommy Aspinall here. And against someone like Garn, this is definitely, again, sorely needed. You need to grapple Garn to have anywhere near effective. That man, although he has such a weird right hand, he's got the footwork for days, as you mentioned earlier, Cyrus.
I'll be real with you. Doc. We were in the chat when this fight was put together. I'm amazed he didn't ban Cyril Garn.
Yeah, I know. I agree. He should have banned Cyril Garn. He should have just been a dick.
He fucked up. He came in here, he's like, I'll pick Cyril if it's in heavyweight, not realizing that there's bans to be done, because each guy gets a ban. And like, Spook was like, I don't know if I should be a dickhead here and ban them. And I was like, do it. Do it,
You
bro.
should.
Like, 100%.
You're here to win. Like, listen, you're not here to be friends. Listen, if it means a disadvantage for your opponent, you got to make that happen.
100%. All right. Interesting first round.
I think it was Garn. Not Garn's, the other ones.
Tommy?
Aspinall's, yeah.
You forgot
Yeah,
Tommy's
that's
name?
Tommy's round.
You forgot
Yeah,
Tommy's
that'll be
name?
the one. I somehow named the Frenchman, but not the Englishman. Shoot me.
Poor excuse from an Englishman over here.
Yeah, apparently.
Sheesh.
At least I'm not Welsh.
Hey, mate, 100% better, mate. Natives to this land. You don't want to be starting this argument with me.
Oh, no, that was personal.
Body work here, though, done by both guys early on. Stam fairly similar. Digs down to the body again. I mean, it was what we were calling with about the difference with Dex and Milkman's fight. Lead hook stuns, amount blocks. That Philly shell is ridiculous.
Man, that Philly shell saves lives, Cyrus.
It does more lives than seatbelts. That's for dang sure. Nice little body shot right there. Nice fire back, but blocked from Spook. Good defensive work after a good offensive attempt from Cass. He keeps going to the body. I love the body, doubling up with the body uppercuts. Clean work. Both guys being very, very militant in the way that they're approaching this. Technically sound.
I just realised how sneaky Gon's straight and rear hook animations are. They look exactly the same. It is weird to see when you actually start paying attention to it. But so far, I mean, both these guys having success. I mean,
my
it's
goodness.
that body shot every time. Cass is pulling back, expecting the counter. Instead, it's just a lead hook to the body, and it's just murdering Cass so far. I mean, it's a really good show from Spook. Nice adjustment so far, nice reads as well. And Garn is trying to use that footwork to his favor as a takedown gets shot, and on the mat, footwork does not matter. Stamina does, and guess what? He's winning it.
Exactly. That stamina and that body health right there. Because he's not just hitting them to the body. Like I always say, them body counters is doing even more damage, and it's opening up everything. He hit him to the body so much, he forgot about the takedown, and then he shot Cyrus.
Yeah, he really did. And look, the fun.
Well,
Back up. Let's put it back up. We said in the chat, Chatify said Cass got subbed in round 1 by Chatify. I'm assuming you're talking about some sort of spar, which nobody gives a shit about, because that wasn't here. That wasn't here.
Oof.
ranked, even less politely.
Oh my! Body counter every time. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
knockdown.
and he knocked in.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right.
The recovery of gone next level, clearly.
Oh my God, Jesus! Just got jabbed in the face when he was stunned. I mean, that was nice. Nice adjustment. Lovely parry there with the crawfish. Fully shell block counter there, nearly coming out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Needed.
Yeah, this is sensible.
There
I
we
can't
go.
believe how
And-
quickly, Jay, Casman was able to recover with Cyril gone while Tommy was still rocked. Now, Cyril was the one that got knocked down and Tom got stunned. And yes, he was back up on his feet and more fucking stabilized. That's wild.
Man, that's crazy because Cyril Gahn's the one who hit the floor, but he recovered first, which is insane. But this is what I say. I think Cyril Gahn is very conscious of his body health now because he keeps getting hurt to the body. If I'm Tom Aspinall, I'm going to keep it more up top this round, Doctor.
Yeah, I definitely would agree. I just looked at their recovery stats. Only 2-point different. Gahn at 94, Aspinall at 92. So definitely doesn't make any sense. But nonetheless, I mean, that's what, 2-0 to Spook, I want to say?
I would say
Man,
so.
I don't care. I don't care if it's 2-0. I know where the momentum is going right now.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Well, I think that was large in part by EA just giving the recovery to fucking Cyril. 0.5 seconds, bro. He rose from that ground like Tommy in the fucking, like Tommy in the 12. He just got the fuck up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, the tide is turning.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Spook, it's probably takedown time. Yeah.
Double leg him.
Oh. Man, he gonna need to shoot him in both of his legs at this point.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. And it's over. And it's over. Body head to end it. It's over. We thought when Cyril Gahn was having success, we thought, oh yeah, it's going his way now. No, Tom put an end to that.
He fucking did, man. Tommy, the chance of Tommy rain out in the crowd right there in the arena, going wild for Tommy Aspinall after a big knockout. Big boy power in this bout right now. Absolutely beautiful. Went body, head, body, and absolutely fucking took his soul.
Head. It's so basic, but that's so effective though, especially when he's already been working the body. Now he don't know where to block, especially he done got hurt. He's panicking now.
No, 100%. 100%. That was a fun old fight right there. I'll be real with you. That was that third round. Of all fights ended in the third round. Every single one of them ended in the third round so far.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, I want to say all of it ended in the third round. That is, that's nice. Big win for Spook. Knockout, round 3. Cannot go wrong. Heavyweight can be a difficult weight, man. It really can if you ain't careful. So, respect to both guys. Cass is a really fundamentally sound striker. I like what this kid brings to the table. Wasn't his night here this evening. Took the fight on short notice. I think both of these guys did. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I talking shit? I think both of these guys took these fight on short notice.
Cass took it short notice.
Spook stepped in on short notice as well?
No, Spook was originally booked.
Okay, fair enough. Either way, big win. Excited to see what's next. Talking of what's next, we get into the first fight of the actual prelims now. You know, this one actually set up to be between two very familiar names, J-Dime. We're going to have Wooly Genius back in the cage, the new kind of newly found striker from the previous grappling prodigy that he was. And he's going up against one of the most noticeable names within the community. If you have been part of this community for more than just a millisecond, you know Versatile MMA. He's run his own league. I think he might be doing it again. And obviously he's been throwing hands for some time across the community. One of these guys as well, I will say, Jay, that kind of like what I was saying or what we were saying about Dex earlier, who has had really big highs within the community. And right now, I think he struggled a little bit with the adjustments he's trying to make his game. I wonder how far that's come and whether, like Dex, he's been able to turn that corner, because he's going to need to have turned that corner to go up against Wooly tonight.
Yeah, and with Wooly Genius, he's coming off of a loss, if I'm not mistaken, right? The last time we watched.
I will pull that up for you right now. I believe
feel
so.
like Wooly left. I feel like Wooly won.
I don't know why I feel like he's coming off a loss. I don't. Am I tripping?
No, you're right. He lost against Tim. He lost against Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah. So when it comes to Wooly, right? This is the tough part about Wooly, because he has strike more, and it's learning to find a balance.
Do you know what's wild to say, Jay? All of his wins have come by knockout. All of his losses have come by decision.
So he's a finisher.
He's a finisher, bro. But that just to think that like his wins are coming by knockout and his losses are coming by decision for what Wooly used to be. This guy's turned a big corner, bro. He's turned a big corner.
Yeah, yes, that's improvements. That's evolution in your game. Like, you're not. If you want to be good at this game, you're not going to only do what you're good at and stay in your safe zone, your comfort zone. He started getting better at striking, and now he's been picking more strikers.
And I will just put this out there as well, Doc. We saw him last week against Tim take a really back foot approach to that fight. He ain't taking a back foot approach to this one. He knows Versatile likes to fight fire with fire, and he's trying to meet him there. He's trying to show that he's got the offensive game to make it work. Will that bite him in the ass? We were about to find out, but I like the switch-ups from this guy. He's testing himself in different domains every time he steps in the cage.
Yeah, he's part of the Hood Gang, and that is exactly what he's doing right now, putting the pressure on and just winging shots at a man who has only won and lost by KO. Versatile is literally dying by his sword, whether it's come hell or high water. Both of these guys are winging some shots. I don't think these gas tanks are going to make it past round 2, it feels like.
Forget a gas tank. Their chins isn't going to hold up because they're fighting in a phone booth. They're having these long exchanges. The first person to get stunned, it's going to get real ugly for.
Oh, absolutely no doubt at all. No doubt at all. It's going to go 0 to 100 in 0.1, and he's popped his, you silly bastard.
Okay.
Well, the funny thing is now, Versatile can technically press him. What is King's?
Something to do with straight shots.
Wally, you silly bastard. We'll let this run for right now, but the Athletic Commission can get involved in this.
No,
if they
wait. Denoa said it didn't activate. I don't.
Well, we'll come back to this. We'll hear after thing, but they continue to press it. We normally let it fly if it doesn't actually have an impact, depending on what the flow state is. I'm not going to pretend I know all of the flow states, because I don't. That's why we have an Athletic Commission.
When you slip and try, want more than one strike. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Noah.
Cool. He's good. All right, back to the fight, Cyrus. They said he's all good.
Both these guys are going absolutely mental each other still. Only the start of the knockdown. Versatile.
Oh! Why?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Listen, this is why you gotta mind your P's and Q's. You can't get carried away because he was doing great, and he got overzealous and got put on his back pockets.
Sometimes you play with fire, you get burnt, man, and that's exactly what happened right there.
He got burnt to a crisp.
Bro, he was looking really good as well with the offensive moves that he was doing. I love the fact that Versatile threw out the little jiggle at the end as well, just to add insult to injury. That shit was clean. That was very, very clean. Okay. Great work. Look, that takes us on to the next one. Big win. Wally Genius falling on tough times right now. That's 3 on the bounce. He may be finding himself back on the amateur circuit very soon, which is painful to say because I'm becoming quite a big fan of Wally Genius. I'll be real with you. I'm becoming quite a big fan of that kid. He's doing good work. I'm sure we'll see him back one way or another, but for now, we move upwards and onwards. The next fight is scheduled to be between Oat Head Kicks and NAE Peace. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight to it. A very, very fun fight. Back down in bantamweight we go. Looks like we're getting Peter Yan up against Cody Garbrandt this time.
Saw Garbrandt earlier, did take the loss. Peter Yan, the new bantamweight pick here. Guy's got 97 block, which I think turns to 100 with a perk he may or may not have. I know he did have it in previous games. I feel like the game has advertised itself as prime stats, but hasn't given all the fighters prime stats. Wonder what we're doing once we're having a fit on this.
This is normally when they just press pause when they pull up their menu or something like that. That's what that was.
Here we go. Man, you know what's crazy? Joseph or Oath he's one of my favorites to watch because I feel like he has a clean style and he's very good. But I feel like for a creator piece, he's like hit or miss. There's times where he has like either he gonna have a really crazy performance or he gonna get ran through, Cyrus.
There ain't no two way about it. I'll be real.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, he's part of the NAE camp, CounterCurt in the main event, coursing a former title holder of UFC 5. Khalil as well, #1 contender. Well, not #1 contender, #1 ranked, sorry. Like, he comes from a camp that's very decorated in its accolades, and overhead kick similarly such. He's been around the scene quite a lot. He's had a draw against probably one of the best guys around so far in mix-ups, maybe not in rankings just yet. Still building that momentum. A win over Dex, but a loss to Jay Rilla. So, I mean, Overkicks has had all 3 methods of winning, losing, and drawing so far, and getting a reversal here with Cody is big, because again, what you want to do is as Cody, you want to do a lot of damage, take very little, because you're such a glass cannon with him.
Oh, yeah, and that's crazy that he's already 1 loss and had a draw this early in the season. That's kind of crazy. He didn't 1 and lost and got a draw. Who do you have a draw with?
Mix-ups.
Oh, I remember that. No, I do remember that.
He was meant to fight mix-ups again to figure out who's he can go through. And then mix-ups went MIA. So
yeah, then he probably
just got by through. Yeah, beat Dex and then lost to Jay Rilla in the
quarterfinals
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing is, man. Like the loss against Jay Rilla is not a bad loss. Jay Rilla is only lost against Whimpering Ian and Khalil, 2 guys that are at the top of the division.
Yeah.
I mean, Whimpering Ian would probably be #1 if not champion if he didn't continue to get himself DQ'd. That guy has only lost to himself. But yeah, like, I think it just says a lot about Old Head Kicks and where he is. I have a lot of hope for what this kid is capable of in the virtual space of UFC 6. But he is against another tough test. I mean, Old Head Kicks does not get any easy fights, I'll be real with you. He's always fighting the top up-and-coming contenders, and Peace is one of them.
His body work.
Body, outgoing, man.
I like this because he fights defensively responsible with Cody, and like with Cody, it's almost a gift and a curse. He almost forces you to have to fight perfect, Cyrus.
He really does. Like Doc said, you're a glass cannon. You really can't take any damage, but you do fire off shots and all sorts of unholy levels of damage, whether it's with the hands or the feet. I like using Cody, man. Also because, let's be real, he's got some of the coolest taunts in the game. He does. Shout out Dom Cruz and what he did to him. That still hurts to this day, but that was great.
Man, I loved it.
I like Dom a lot, man. I like Dominic Cruz a lot.
Dom is great. But like, that was just a coming out party for Cody.
Yeah, no, it was. He was a great one. You can't even be mad at it. It was such a standout one.
What I will say is, Dom did take 1 victory in that. He won the mental warfare battle. He was killing him on the mic.
He did.
With that being said, the fight went the other way. Like, Cody was just... That was the one fight where Cody wasn't mad or nothing. He was just flowing.
Oh, this is an issue.
Nice.
He's got to pull himself out of it. Nice.
Yeah, he answers back with body shots, Old Head Kicks, and an intelligent man. Last thing on that fight as well, I will say that Dominic Cruz showed you how to take a loss. That guy, man, like, he might be a bit of a psychopath, but he got championship mentality. Round 1 to Oat, says Jody BJJ. Oh, nice!
Round 2 to Oat.
Oat has got the range. That's the difference there, what you're saying. He's slightly longer, but Jan's having difficulty pinning him. He's leaning too much in the footsies. Jan is a guy who, what you want, you saw it at the very beginning of this round, you want to pin Cody against occasion, you want to tee off that way. You don't really want to be fucking around with footsies, and that's going to be the issue here, and I feel like it's going to continue going on. Cody, it works best if he has the space to work. Jan works best if he controls the space, and kind of fighting polar opposite games here right now.
Nice!
Oh my goodness, he hooked him. He should have died after that hook. And Chatify, I agree with you. I like Jan a lot better on 5 than 6.
Jan is so heavy on tight boxing, which you have to land and make sure.
Bro, that body work from fucking Oat Head Kicks right now. Oof. Chatify called him Oat the Goat, and he's starting to live up to that name with the body work he's putting out there.
Humble saying boxing's OP. Have you seen this kick speed in this game, Humble? Like, you can go Mach 10 with head kicks if you're not careful.
And body kicks.
I almost feel like that's just saying that causing damage is OP. That's just that's the point in the game.
Body.
Love you, Humble.
Body. Body. Body.
The range management of overhead kicks here is beautifully timed. He's playing on the outside, not getting too aggressive. Most Codys, as you see, want to be on the forward foot and get the aggression. Defensively sound is the way overhead kicks is playing. See there with, again, committing the block, then firing that big lead hook over the top after.
And the thing he's not doing as well is he's not taking pictures. When he finds himself in the pocket after a combination, he gets himself slightly out of range. Not too far though, Jay. Just enough where he can answer back once he's made Peace miss a shot. His striking and his range management absolutely on point over the course. Does eat an uppercut right there. He's not out of the woods as he eats a bloody head kick. But he's looking good. And he seems to have all of the ingredients for a win here this evening if he can keep true to himself and his game plan.
Yeah, he's very comfortable right now. He can't take a step wrong right now. He needs to continue what he's doing, keep attacking that body. But you got to understand, Jan is still dangerous in this situation, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, he's dangerous until you meet the
body.
Yeah, but allegedly he's dangerous. I'll correct myself. Allegedly, Jan is dangerous after that aggression Cody just took out of him in the middle of the octagon. One of the big issues, as Rika pointed out for Jan, is although Jan is still in this fight, he's still got the power, the stamina just isn't there the same way. Putting down again up and top. The head health of Garbrandt is so high still. It's impressive, to be honest.
Oh my.
Jesus, you can tell where on the body where he can dig in.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, he's marking up really bad. It's right there.
Beautiful.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Pull straight. Yep.
Headshot dead. Pull back straight. Beautiful, beautiful work. I will just put this out there right now. You guys are going to find out the rest later when we announce it in the Discord. But that man right there just won a Performance of the Night award. There's going to be other performance awards, but Jay, start to finish, every step of that performance was beautiful. And then the knockout to boot, that was the cherry on the top. I was literally about to say, if he can get a knockout in the third round, he wins a performance award. And for those that don't know, performance awards get you extra points in the rankings. He deserved them. He earned them with that win right there. Not just only from the performance itself, which was sensational, he fought phenomenally, but also just to get the knockout as well against the level of competition that he did. I think that was incredible. What round was that, people? Was that round 3 again?
Yeah, round 3 again.
Yeah, round 3. It's the money round.
Yeah, it's the money round tonight, for sure, bro. For sure. Excellent work. And we move upwards and onwards to the next. We'll take a little bit of a look at the graphic right now. I believe it's going to be correct. We're going to be having Drake UFC up against Maxi. Brother, Doc, tell me, man, am I crazy? But Maxi, former champion, absolute fucking man and pillar of the community, a menace to the fucking, all-round fight style of anybody on the game, had to go 1-0 on amateur to get this spot. Is that what I saw?
Well, we didn't have to, but he asked for an unhead fight.
Okay, fair enough. Well, look,
I don't willingly book former champions like Maxi onto unheads. Same with Vuck. If Vuck ever wants an head fight, I'm happy to give it with him. But as of right now, it's start of the season, early season, they want to fight, let them fight. And if they can't do the Saturdays.
Well, look, Drake is a really tough competitor. He's very good, slept on at this point because people aren't as familiar with his game. You're gonna be familiar very soon, I promise you that. This guy is very skilled, and a great test for him here this evening in the former champion Maxi, who is known for his all-round fight skills and his fight IQ there, J-Time. He is very intelligent when it comes to the way that he approaches this game, making his reads, implementing the grappling with the striking. He's going to be a very tough test for somebody like Drake. But as I say that, he's gone Alex and maybe not using any grappling, so I might be wrong.
I was going to take. I want to say I take an issue with the Alex pick, only because Alex is just ridiculous, quite frankly. But Drake's gone Sean Strickland, a man with like 99 chin and 100 blocking and some other stupid crap, and the jabs a jab lead hook that literally doesn't reset on itself, which makes it a pain to deal with as well. So you know what? Fair game. Have at it. Love to see some calf kicks by Maxi, that is for certain.
Yeah, that Sean Strickland pick is so tough to go against, especially with that block. It almost becomes annoying, Doc, and then it seems like he could do no wrong, but Alex is a god on this game. We've all faced Alex on here. Like, Doc, you know what he does on here.
He's just so annoying. Middleweight is his worst weight because there's just nobody who really beats his power. Light heavyweight, you've got a couple. Bogan, Dustin, honestly, a secret light heavyweight pick, I will say. If you just want someone who can power punch the Kingdom coming back again. Light heavyweight, again, that weight has Derek Lewis and Tank Abbott to compete, as well as Cyril Gahn. So it's a lot of those opportunities. Middleweight is the worst weight because of it, and you're kind of seeing that already. A few shots really only landed by Alex Pereira, most of them kind of just whiffed, but that head health already a big issue. IRL, these two fall, and Strickland did get put down. On there, no, comes over the top as well, pushing the pressure onto Drake here. Lovely job there, getting the lead hook over the top.
This is looking bad. This is looking. Listen, when it rains, it pours. Okay, it's looking terrible right now. It is storming over here.
That's not a position you want to be in against Alex Pereira, man. Like, when he's got you hurt, everything puts you down. Nice combination right there from Drake, though. Really starting to try and pick him apart. Death by 1,000 cuts is his approach in this matchup.
Is Alex 5 stars?
Yeah, he got it.
He is.
Broken as he is, he has to be 5-star.
But let her run, man. These guys knew what was going on.
Man, if I had a ban, Alex is getting banned. I am so serious about that.
Yeah, I do agree. Alex is
not
someone you willingly fight.
Yeah, you gotta fight so perfect against him, because one mistake, it's over, and then you're going to get somebody like Maxi too. So it's not like you're going against a bum using Alex Pereira. This is someone who's really good using someone who's broken as fuck. But Drake is really good, and Drake still hasn't given up his composure. He's been down a few times, but you haven't seen Drake panic. That's that experience, Cyrus.
Absolutely. Like I said, this guy is a problem. He really is. And people are going to know what he brings to the game very soon. Probably even in this fight, to be real with you. Difficult start, but his approach to it is the right one. He's definitely not out of it. There it is, right hand lands.
He is not out. He is not out, exactly. And then he ends the round strong. Oh my goodness. He gets to listen. He just ended that round so strong. He's carrying that momentum going into the second. He's going into the second with that confidence.
Fractions of a second more in that round, and he could have won it. Like, seriously, that could have been done.
No, listen to me, exactly. And Drake weathered that storm very well. Better than most people would.
Etel still favoring Alex Pereira here. The damage and the power. He only needs one or two shots. You can see that rear uppercut just took away the half the head health of Sean Strickland. So really, it's one big counter, maybe two shots landing cleanly. The one good part of this, though, is the fact Sean Strickland does have the Philly shell, making these shots a bit more defensively sound and a bit more easier for someone like Drake to defend. But when you've got the constantly pounding of the power of Alex Pereira here over the course of 15 minutes, one or two is bound to easily get past, and it's whether or not you're able to recover from it that's going to really dictate the fight.
You know what's crazy? Alex has barely landed anything in this fight, right? But every time he does land, something crazy happens. Because, to be real, right, that's why stamina's so low. Sean has been hitting him and making him miss a lot. It's just when he gets hit, it gets really ugly.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing is, because Pereira hits so hard, it's not like he can, go to the body a great deal or anything like that. He kind of gets forced into headhunting and just picking his shots very well. Otherwise, he opens himself up for one of those Pereira uppercuts, which will send you to the land of wind and whispers in quick succession. Nice little cheeky body hook right there, but you know he can't do too many of them. You know he can't do too many of them. I like the jab into the lead hook. That's nice work. That's money in the bank right there. Head get blocked, go into the body with a body roundhouse lead. I like what Drake's doing, man. I really am. Maxi's, you know, still being formidable. Utilizing Pereira correctly, using calf kicks, lead hooks, and everything else to put the damage out there. But the impressive performance for me right now is actually Drake.
Love his approach because I feel like he's taking his time, right? And he's slowly trying to break Alex. He's not in harm's way, and look at Alex's stamina. So if he gets a win, it may not even be this round. It may be the end of the third. But the momentum's going in his favor, and the more consistent work is by Sean Strickland, Cyrus.
It really is. It really is. And that was a clean little pullback on what could have been an absolutely devastating hook from Pereira. He's fighting to all of his strengths right now. Although the head health of Pereira is dangerous, it's only going to take one mistake for him to be taken the fuck out, to put it lightly. Using that Philly shell excellently, Doc. Only 22 seconds in the second round. Ah, but it lands for him.
Yeah, but that's the issue. I mean, look, the stamina of Alex Pereira is low as shit, which benefits Strickland, but yeah, you're up against such a tidal wave of power.
Look,
18 shots out of 90 is ridiculous.
I'm telling you, Alex isn't landing shit, but every time he lands something, he gets hurt, Cyrus. Cyrus, the accuracy is so terrible. But like realistically, Cyrus, this round, right? He may go 7 for 95, but one of those 7 punches may put him down.
So, nice work.
Hey, and it's close to over.
Nice.
And it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to hate on Maxi, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Man, listen, I love Drake's approach. Man, shout out to Drake because look, he weathered the storm. He was doing the more consistent damage. He was really winning the striking exchange. He controlled the distance. The problem was, every time he got touched, Cyrus, he went down. Cyrus, like bro, it's like he was hitting air most of the fight. Like literally hitting the air. But the occasional time he hit him, it was putting him down.
Look, I'm going to put this out there again. A performance award right there for Drake, as far as I'm concerned. Excellent performance. I once again, same as you, Doc, I will never want to hate on Maxi. He's an incredible competitor. I really like that guy. He was a great champion when he was champion back in UFC 5. But he was made to miss a lot. He landed 43 out of 199 shots and did a metric ton of damage in that point. And also, for the record, I believe if Alex is 5 rounds, he shouldn't have been able to pick Alex there either, which is another reason that I was kind of just hoping that Drake won to avoid any potential fallout from that bout. But look, as far as I'm concerned, the right man won in that one. We will see Maxi back better than ever, I'm sure. But tonight is Drake's story. And like I said, it was his coming out party. He really did a great job of representing himself and his skill set. We said that if you don't know who he is, you're about to find out. And I think that he showed us that here this evening. With that all being said, though, lads, we now move upwards and onwards to our featured bout of the prelim. And it is going to be between ATR Ethan, who is 1-0 in the division right now. He is so highly touted, Jay, right? I don't know if you've seen this about, but mix-ups, one of the kind of greatest competitors in the UFC 5 era, still very highly touted. We look forward to seeing him back. Is stepping back into the cage. Before he steps back into the cage, he's got Ethan, and he has been Ethan's kind of like corner guy. It's like he's been on his management team in recent weeks because he's been like, you need to get him in there. This kid is the truth. He's the next up and comer, and he came out and he looked great when we run the Friday Night Contender series that we run, the very first one. He's now 1-0 on the pro circuit. He's going to go up against, crazy to say, man, I still can't believe I'm seeing these names in their debut, but Caliber is stepping in there for his pro debut here this evening. Very, very noticeable name. If Ethan is able to get a win here, my God, will that be a feather in his cap and really, really stamp his name on the division. We don't have to waste any time. We're getting here. Flyweight is the weight class. Joshua Van up against Brandon Royval. No, man, he changed his shit. Alexander Patel.
Caliber, you still alive, bro? Man, I haven't seen Caliber in so long, man. Caliber used to be the Donald Cerrone. Like, no, for real. Like,
Look, I mean, to be fair,
short notice.
one big fight of Cal I remember is a GP. He got flying kneed by Pug, hit Cal flying kneed back, and just got slip hook knocked out.
Yeah, man. Caliber, like, how's life been going? No, like, I remember Caliber just filling in on short notice. Like, I actually don't know. I don't know how Caliber fights on this game.
Well, takedown.
That's the right approach. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Rail's got rubber guard, does get denied there. Lovely job as he tries to go half guard, does also get denied, even with full J. Game is a bit weird like that. Surprised he hasn't gone for that. Does go for the back sitting. Not giving him anything in particular.
Shout out all our recent followers over on Twitch. We love each and every one of you. Welcome to the community.
We don't love you.
Wow, don't listen to Jay. We do love you. We do love you. What is that about? Why don't you love this dude, bro? What is this?
My bad.
Yeah, fuck him.
Don't let Cyrus lie to you. We do not love you. We hate you. We do not want you here. I'm playing.
Well, I don't have my mug that has the heart in it right now. But,
well, that's an issue.
Already. And then Roy Valdon already took his sub bar away. If you're Caliber, that does something to your confidence because your approach was to grapple, and that was fast. GJ, that was fast.
Ethan is the truth. He is the truth. You've heard it here first.
He is the way. Oh my goodness.
Can I point out Cal was the one to shoot a takedown?
Yes. But can I also point out that in about 5 years of competing here at the promotion, he has never got done like that. He has never got done like that. Round one, sub.
You know how he got done? But he got dead like Donald Cerrone in real life when he fought Connor. That's really like, oh my goodness, what happened, Cap? Like,
almost zero resistance.
Caliber said it was an undeniable transition.
What we're going to need is we're going to need for
the commission.
No. We're going to need the commission.
A gun.
No. We need Caliber. We need you to send us your bank records from any legal bank accounts. That almost feels like somebody got paid off. I'm joking. Lovely win from Ethan. That shit was incredible. I'll be real with you. Fuck, man. That's less than 3 minutes in round one. First round one finish of the night. All of them being round threes tonight. Round three was the money round. Not for Ethan. He didn't get the memo, Jay.
Man, if I took a bathroom break, the fight would have been over. I would have missed the whole fight.
100%. 100%. Well, Ethan is definitely a guy to keep your eye on. A don't blink sort of fighter. With that being said, that was our featured bout on the prelims. We're now going to be stepping up to the main card. The first fight up is going to be against Tony, also known as Anton. Yes, that's it. Anton Iodis. I'm just going to call you Tony. Tony stepping in there up against Crow. That fight was so quick that these guys hadn't even been able to get lobbied quite yet. They are in the process of getting lobbied with each other right now. Stream is up and they are almost ready to go. So we will take this opportunity to have a little bit of a look forward. Here, Rush MMA here for the cervix fight. I don't know what that means. I think you mean Cerberus. Cervix fight is something different. That's something different.
No. Dang, Milkman, you call Cerberus cervix?
Crow looks to be MIA currently.
Okay. We may go on to the next one then, if I can get a stream link for it real quick. So that's going to be well, we'll just while these guys sort it out in the background.
Cervix.
So we're going to be having Cerberus up against Proxer in the next fight. Obviously, we have Tony and Crow that are going to be due up very soon as well. Then we have EK Issue stepping back into the cage, an incredible up-and-coming prospect. I say up-and-coming, he's been around the scene for some time, to be fair. If you don't know, you're about to know. But he is going up against, my God, talking about prospects, this guy was the original prospect. We have Zayaf, a.k.a. Bob, stepping back into the cage, this time up against EK Issues. Eagle MMA is not fighting DJD. DJD pulled out for reasons. And, yeah, I've got off the top of my head. Is it Jay that's stepping in? JUFC? It is.
Yeah, JUFC stepping in.
So JUFC gets his early suspension lifted for an opportunity to fight high up in the card here this evening as he goes up against ranked number 4 Eagle MMA. Then we have
That should be a good one.
Bro, that is a That's a fun-ass fight. For a fight to be put together on short notice and still be that good, that speaks to the depth of this division.
Bro, yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I do miss seeing JUFC fight sometimes, like, because I've never seen him in a boring fight in my life.
Mm-hmm. He isn't in a boring fight. He only knows one way to fight, and that's forward, bro. That is forward.
For sure.
But then, of course, we'll get on to our co-main event, Khalil, who challenged for a belt. One of his only losses was in the Grand Prix, and then for the belt, he's only lost against the best of the best. In fact, let me pull up his record. His only losses may be to the champion, if I remember rightly. I could be wrong, but let me pull him up real quick. Sorry, I'll show you guys. We got this nice little tool over here. Okay, with lots of information. You guys don't get to see all of this, but we get a nice little ability to search up fighters, what division they're in. It gives us a nice little rundown of their recent fights and everything like that. So yeah, his only losses are to the champion. One in the Grand Prix, one against the title match after he came back and got a big win over Jay Rilla with the submission. He is an absolute fucking problem, and he is going up against a very, very credible threat to the division in Leon Stoles. Leon Stoles has only lost against the absolute best of the best, and now he gets an opportunity to get himself back up in the top end of that rankings. And with a win over Khalil, he's going to deserve his big moment spot. With that one, though, guys, we will get on to the next. We will be jumping forward a fight, and it is going to be against Cerberus. Will be with Cerberus going up against Proxer. Another very fun fight there, J-Dime. These guys, incredibly skilled in all domains. Proxer is one of those standout guys at the moment for me. Cerberus, obviously, top 10 already, but Proxer is a standout guy that you kind of got to really look out for. You guys, you've got to change this to 3 rounds. I'm just putting that out there. 3 rounds, please. Please, thank you. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But here's the thing. The last time I watched Proxer fight, if I'm not mistaken, it was in flyweight, right? It was in flyweight? Because he had a really good performance in flyweight.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, he had a really good performance. Because it was he Manel Cap? Or was
short notice?
I think he was Manel Cap as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Okay. He looked really good. But like I always say, Cerberus has a style that's tough for anyone to deal with because Cerberus is grapple heavy and he can strike. As we've seen when he used Marab, he put on a crazy performance. And not even just grappling, in the striking realm too. So this is just going to be a great fight here.
Good news, we don't have to wait to see it. These guys are about to get active right now. They touched them up.
These guys...
Hold on. The accused... Wait, back up. Wait, it's on 5 rounds.
Yeah, they've noticed. I mean, we did say it, but these guys noticed.
The 5-star rule doesn't matter, by the way, because the guys mentioned it in chat. This is the main card now.
Yeah, main cards, 5-round fighters are allowed. And that's it, basically, yeah. It's only on the prelims, early prelims, unaired, where the 5-round fighter kind of...
Basically because 4-stars no longer exist, and there's about 4 maybe per weight class, so it feels a bit evil.
Yeah.
Like, who do you want to use at welterweight? Gilbert Burns, who's not in his prime currently, and is a bit shit.
Right, hopefully they go in 3 rounds. We get the shit underway right now, and then we will be coming back to Kieran Crow, who will be fighting up against Tony. Kieran Crow needed to take a pre-fight dump. I know what that's like.
Hold on. There are people you can pick, man. That's a 4-star. That's good. Carlos Prates.
Yeah, but like it's still like about 5 or 6 in comparison to the rest of the roster. It feels a bit mean forcing the on there just to go like a limited selection in comparison.
Mark Kane says real ones would use Woodley. Woodley is a fucking killer pick, man. He has so much power. Yeah. He has so much power. I can't remember who we seen use him, but it was kind of crazy. Viper, was it? Okay.
Speaking of power,
yeah, he started this fight fast with Patricio.
Pitbull is a menace. What's even more of a menace is his overhand. Now, when you throw Pitbull's overhand, you do not think it's an overhand because it just looks like a very strong hook. It's a bit like Dricus's rear hand hook, where it's like just looks like an overhand. Pitbull is basically the same. Actually looks more like a hook, but instead it's an overhand. It is ridiculous. And this is honestly a fantastic game plan here from Volkanovski. Just take it down to the ground, chill out for a bit, do some damage. You got the cardio, you don't need to rush at all.
Yeah, slow this pace down because I'm not gonna lie, Proxer is dangerous, and he started this fight so fast, especially with Pitbull power. So Cerberus did that to slow him down, and now we're fighting in his realm now, Cyrus.
Absolutely. This is where he wants to be, especially against such a star-studded striker like the one and only NM Proxer. The more he can, you know, really zap the energy of Proxer with these. That's the funny thing, man. No matter what grounded position you're in right now, the body shots from top do lasting damage to the body health. And it sets up the rest of the fight. It really makes grappling a lot more viable if they're active with their little bunny rabbit punches. In fact, they ain't even bunny rabbit punches anymore. They're a little bit more noticeable. You can see the lasting impact they've already had, Jay. That's already kind of tipped away at his body health. I know it's not massive, but it's a lot considering the little work he's done to get it there.
Oh.
Well, this is one of the few positions where the deny for the RNC actually drained stamina coming into back flat here. Both of these racing for the stam. Does fake that. Gets denied, tries to race it, does get another deny. He's going to go straight for it. Gets it, going to get top mount as well. Halfway of the sub bar. Lovely job there by Volkanovski.
This is beautiful here. And this is where Cerberus shows his skill, because on the feet, like I said, Proxer is a motherfucker to deal with. You've seen how fast he started, but I can argue on the ground, it's equally that way for Cerberus.
Nah, it really is. Proxer currently 1-0 in the division. He does not want to give that all up, of course. Won his only fight by knockout. Some big wins, man. Like Cerberus got wins over Versatile, JUFC, Capalot. Like he's got some serious names under his belt. Can he add Proxer to that list? That's the real question.
Proxer may not have the grappling to compete, arguably, but on the feet, he's got the power. And he tried to do it at the very end, but again, every fight starts standing, and that's going to be the scary bit for Volkanovski. May have the chin and recovery to boot, but the power of Patricio Pitbull is definitely something to be afraid of here, Jay.
Yeah, and it's Pitbull in the hands of Proxer. That's scary, but I do think the striking is going to open up a little bit for Cerberus just because of that wrestling threat. If not, though, he's for sure shooting, Cyrus. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
he don't have to shoot. He's shooting hands at his chin.
Right. Just layering punch after punch. Lovely little trade back, comeback there. Head health, though, still in the favor of Volkanovski, even as he pushes the pace a bit more into the layer that is the power of Pitbull.
And look, the reality is the Pitbull, when he's on the feet, he doesn't have to land nearly as much. He lands a three-piece and sits him down.
This is why you need to go back to wrestling. I know it's not that easy, but Proxer is dangerous with the man, Cyrus.
Yeah, bro. If you...
And we're back on.
Yep.
That's what he needed 100% of the time. I mean, he got the submission so easily as well in the first round. Why not take it back here, man? Why not set it up? I think he probably needs 2 more. That is about the halfway mark, but I think there's a little bit of a tip to it. So, we'll see. I suppose it depends on how much of a stam advantage he has, but I love the body work. I love the fact he keeps targeting that. Proxer getting an excellently timed denial, much needed.
Oh, but he goes for it again, and he gets it.
Staying defensively. Go on, Doc.
Probably going to see, back mount again. Probably going to go for the RNC again. This type of position's arguably the best. As I say that, instead goes to the back flat. Does manage to roll over using the full GA. That kind of gets him out of the issue that he previously ran into in the last round. That RNC seems like it's the biggest threat by Cerberus. If he can get mount, it's probably going to also try for the arm triangle. It looks like overall it's going to be position over anything, and then submission over ground and pound here. At least Volkanovski's not necessarily posturing up a lot or trying to do a lot of damage. Already down the round because of the knockdown as well here, Joe.
Yeah, and if I'm Cerberus, I was supposed to do this. Oh my gosh, he gets that guard. It's scary. I was going to say, he should have did this earlier, but it took for him to get stunned to go back to the game plan to wake him up, Doc.
Sometimes that's what happens. He started out really well, and sometimes when you start really well out and around, you fall a bit too love in your hands, and then you have to go realize, oh, right, I'm actually can't compete, and readjust your game plan back to what you were playing. As you can see, though, is having some success. If he can land cleanly and find the shots in between, that's where he's going to have the most success, but he cannot be trading with the likes of Pitbull when he has so much power in those hands.
Oh my goodness. It's that too. He has power in his hands. And Proxer is also a high output fighter. So where it would feel like it's death by 1,000 cuts. It's not 1,000 cuts. It's more than that, Cyrus.
Nah, for sure. For sure. I think that's what was actually part of the pick for him as well. He knew that there was a bit of grappling coming his way. So he had to pick somebody with a little bit more power in his hands.
Well,
and that power...
Oh, he's drunk. Volkanovski is drunk. It is 1-1.
He had him doing the chicken dance out there. He had him doing the chicken dance.
Oh, I actually don't know.
I would say it's 1-1 only because the stun and the knockdown versus just a knockdown.
He had more significance.
Yeah, that's true too.
He had more significance in the first. I'm not sold. I am not sold, just given, especially given the power of Pitbull, and it's all about the damage. Head health, though, similarly body
Hold on,
damage.
It has to be, wait, it has to be 1-1, right?
I don't know, man. The good thing is I ain't the judge.
Because there was a sub attempt in round 1.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, that's why we scored round 1 too. Yes, you would be correct.
Jay, the truth dime. Nice takedown defense starting out round 3. Obviously, Cerberus needs to continue with that. Markel says that he may need to start spamming that takedown. He may need to, but he doesn't need to as he secures the second attempt.
It's not taking him many attempts to get these takedowns.
Yeah, he fakes half guard here, gets denied, which he does, so now he has the get up to get his dead, though denies it by going into back sitting.
Spook, you are that's funny. That's kind of like my hair before I shaved it. With you.
Will be denied. The stamina also into the favor as he goes to top mount arm triangle possibility, denies into cage get up here. A lot of different positions. Goes to the gilly, does get that denied, ends up having his back taken. One of the things we have yet to really talk about, and it's been 2.5 rounds, sorry. Pitbull does have some really good grappling. Like, do not sleep on the man's grappling.
It just gets underappreciated because of his power.
Yeah, like the man's got hands and he's got some decent wrestling. Normally, it's the biggest issue with Pitbull is the height, but when you're fighting the short king of Volkanovski here, it doesn't really matter how small you are.
His grappling is more offensive based on as he eats an uppercut, gets that down. Best takedown in the game is that right hand right there.
Yeah, but he has to be defensively aware because I feel like Proxer becomes more dangerous here because he knows he needs something right now. And he gets speared.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the left
It's one of those things. Feel like we're probably going to see a decision here. Fight IQ playing over wanting to get a finish, understandably so. Winning at least is key. Getting a finish is secondary in some regards. Does fake that, not denied weirdly, as he goes for a posture up, gets back on the feet, 50 seconds left on the clock, looking like Pitbull wants to go out on his sword if he can, rain down his shots, or just trying to find a hole, hugging him, takes his back, goes to the takedown, doesn't quite get it.
Oh, nice. Another uppercut. This is just good fight IQ here. He knows he's dangerous too. He's picking his shots. Oh my God.
That's really nice. Really nice play with Volkanovski here.
Oh, man. Hey, that's a very good educated performance by Cerberus.
I agree.
A few Dex-like moments towards the end, but that was a really nice performance, yeah. Probably another performance of the night here.
Man, because you got to think about who he did this to and the danger in front of him. Like, that was... It's a really good performance.
Scary fucker to fight.
We're gonna make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27,
30-27.
30-26.
30-26.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck. Probably round 1, if I had to take a guess. Lovely performance.
I still think 30-26 is kind of wild. I'll be real with
Oh,
you.
entirely, but the judges are mental when it comes to grappling recently.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look, excellent fight. Another one in the bag. We will move on to the next one. And for those that said, do you want to see me with hair? Okay, there it is. Okay, that's me with
What
hair.
the
That's
fuck?
me
What
with
in
hair.
the
Okay?
AI is this?
That's me with hair.
Hold on, no,
Right,
that's
okay.
crazy. What in the AI? Fuck no. 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 Hey, Cyrus. Hey, that
I mean,
hair
I
look
feel
good
like
on you.
Zaif has just done you in by comparing to if 4 from God of War and Megamind had a baby.
Bro, I don't really know the Megamind comparison. I'll be real with you, but I've got a beautiful head. I don't know what to say to you. I can grow hair, people. I can grow hair. I just like to show off this beautiful dome piece. Jay, you pull that face again. Go on, do it, bro. Pull that face again.
My bad.
You see me with hair, bro.
I see the Megamind comparison.
Listen, when we first started commentating together, you had a full head of hair. I complimented on you.
Yeah, I
had
grow
nice
hair. I can grow hair, bro. I can. I shaved
Yeah,
it before I went bald, right? I shaved it before I went bald, so I'll always have this
You
excuse.
prepared early.
Yeah.
You prepared early. We knew where the signs were going, but you, yeah.
Yeah. Am I saying that I wasn't balding? No. But did I shave it before it was really a problem? Yes. And now I'm forever ahead of the curve, people. I can forever say I can grow hair. You were all just jealous you can't pull off a bald head like this, okay? The shine is immaculate. Look at that shit. Look at that shit right there. The shine, fucking blinding. Blinding, people. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of the boldness. As spectacular as it is, we move backwards in the card now, and we're going to be going for Tony, who is now hopefully going to be ready to go up against Kieran Crow. So without further ado, we will get to it. Kieran Crow took his pre-match shit and is now ready to fight.
Ooh, this is a matchup I like seeing here. I like GSP on this game, but Leon's striking is so damn clean on this game. Like, especially the way kicks work on here.
Mm-hmm. Such a menace in terms of Leon. Honestly, his alter ego with the longer hook is the better pick, I would argue. Just it's again, it's like Sean Strickland's. You can throw the jab and the hook follows really quick behind it, so you can get that done. You're fine. 100 switch stance as well, so I don't have to really worry about if you switch stance, you're not going to get a power reduction. The rear head kick again, 5 stars, so if you can land that flush, you can do some really good damage. On the other hand, GSP does have some weird amount of power in this game. He hits like a truck. I don't know why, but he does, and it's a bit mental, which makes him really good.
Are you looking at what I'm looking at, though?
Well, the
What's
fact
up
that
with
it's the colorblind settings, bro. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like that.
Oh, I thought I was actually tripping. Oh, it's not bad. I didn't know he was colorblind. That's me.
He
My
might not
bad.
be. He might just prefer the way it
Man,
looks.
he didn't do that. He didn't do that.
To be honest, there's a couple of version colorblind settings which just look better than the normal ones.
Yeah, it was just tripping me out. Like, no, it was. But yeah, I'm glad. Like, this is good for GSP to have him on the ground this early in the round.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, both of these guys now on a 1-0. Tony won over Kai in the PT Contender Series event number 1 via knockout. Lovely, lovely work. Really, really tough fight. And then, of course, Crow, which I believe you've just got him down as Crow in our rankings, which is wild. But he got a win over Finnan via DQ, which is also kind of wild. I'll be real.
I told you, Cyrus had hair, bro. Cyrus isn't lying. Because, like, he actually had a full head of hair when we first started.
Yeah, I actually had hair, bro. I did.
Cyrus' hair was
running
nice,
this
too.
place.
It wasn't bad hair.
Yeah,
bro.
no. It was never a lie. He has had hair.
They make it seem like you just never had hair.
I was born bald, and I lasted bald ever throughout my life, bro. That's what it was.
He's not actually bald. It's just really faint blonde hair.
No,
he's
it's
bald.
I'm bald. I'm bald.
No, okay.
I'll be real with you. I'm bald.
Well, Crow
Hey,
having
you're 50.
plenty of success. A lot of damage.
Oh, hey, why did he do that? Oh, why did he just do that? Do you see?
Crow just got the free top mount as well. Doesn't affect subs, I don't
yeah.
believe. No, it's in
Isn't his for ground and pound?
It is.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, it's subs.
Not mistaken.
No, subs are.
We'll hear from the Athletic Commission. Right now, for
GSP?
people who are new to the community that don't know, Flow State is currently banned. It's being reworked in the background, trying to identify a more fair way of doing it.
Spoke said it's for transition speed and sub escape.
He didn't do anything top mount, and he got back up to reset. So
yeah,
show must go on.
On to less controversial takes. Zayaf says, I prefer Cyrus without hair. Do you know what? You're not wrong. You are a man of culture, and that's exactly why you prefer it.
You're taking opinions off a man who called himself Bob.
Yes, his name.
Why are you disrespecting him though? Okay.
You call yourself doctor. You literally don't have a doctorate. Like, what is this?
In any field.
In any field. 0 doctorates.
I'm getting my masters. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Is it in anything that's gonna? No, it doesn't count, Doc. Shut up. That's right, Zayaf. You tell him. Don't diss you. He's not a real doctor. He's not, bro. I know.
No, Rhino. He's not a real doctor.
I feel like for every event you should have been wearing a stethoscope. That would have added to the mystique of the name.
There is no mystique anymore. We know he's not a doctor.
What's up with the sound on this, man? It's so low. Right.
Takedown defense.
Yeah, look, Crow is becoming much more of a grappler recently. Tony has shown fucking phenomenal striking. I really like the way that this guy puts together combinations. Crow's got to stifle that, and takedowns is definitely one way to do it.
What wild, whatever the fuck, but nonetheless.
Bro, the block counters from Tony right now.
Oh my goodness.
There's 3 on the bounce. 3 on the bounce.
He's flowing.
No, I mean, there's a reason he got off the Contender Series onto here. It looked fantastic. This is his first fight actually on the live part of the card, and against Crow, who wants to also test out his wrestling capabilities, does so again, shoots a takedown.
I love how whatever language that is, how all the transitions is different. Like, you know, it's a different word for it because of language, but sprawl is still just sprawl. There's not a different word for it. Sprawl means sprawl in every language. Nice.
Apart from French.
The fact that you know that disturbs me.
I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to insult the French.
Unnecessary. There ain't nothing wrong with the French.
There's everything wrong with the French.
I mean, you're English.
Exactly. There's everything wrong with the French.
Hey, no, I don't know. A French fighter just did something I really liked at the White House. So, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they fought on your side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Tony right now, back on the fight, man. Tony is really putting in work with the striking. He's looking phenomenal with the shot selection, the block counters, all round. This guy...
Tone striking is clean.
Honestly,
I like it.
He's on my short list of, like, top strikers that I'm going to be keeping an eye on.
I think this is a good test because he's going against someone who's wrestling him and trying to disrupt his rhythm. So, like, I feel like for him to get to the next step in his progress, he has to fight someone like this.
Completely and utterly agree. And Crow is a guy that's like, he is heavy on the grappling these days, but he isn't exploitative with it. He doesn't use the cheeses, and that's good. That's very good.
End of round 2 comes to a close into the favor of Antonios. 1-1, I think.
Oh yeah. Here's the thing though. Like I'm always big on this, where the momentum is going into the third. Because this is the round that matters so much. And right now, I look for him to continue the striking clinic, but I feel like GSP is going to be even more aggressive with the wrestling.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%, bro. I didn't even see that. Did he even touch his glove there, or did you shoot?
I think Crow's pissed off. Looking in the chat, I think it's mainly around the side control fake to sprawl that's keep driving them up the wall, which is fair game. Does manage though to pull GA.
Oh.
Yeah, a bit of a slow, but pull GA makes it a bit weird. That was the slowest full GA transition I've seen for a while.
Yeah, like he still could have denied that. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I'm bothered.
What happened?
Well, I think that was a quit. That could
I think it was over the side control stand drain stuff that I think got upset him.
Yeah. He said stand drain every position. I'm only first.
We'll review that in future, but
yeah.
Tony
that
wins.
Will be reviewed.
Tony wins, bro.
That will be reviewed. Karen, don't worry. Doc got you.
Look, just to like lighten the mood, doctor, right? You said I'm this guy. You said that I'm this guy. This is who you said I am. This is who you said I am.
Hey, me personally, I wouldn't go like that. That is disrespectful.
Said if that guy had a baby with Thor from God of War, and you know what? I can see it from that side.
I could be really nasty right now, Doc. I could be really nasty right now. Okay, I could be really nasty.
At least I've got hair.
Yeah. I could be really nasty right now. Do you know what? You're a good egg, you. I'll leave it. Bastard. Absolute bastard. Why, Tim, why do you keep sending pictures of a king standing over a peasant to me?
I think he's insinuating that he's the king and you're the peasant. I think that's what he's trying to say.
But it's clearly not true, because nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Damn.
I mean, at least the king has
Jeremy
some
Stevens. Damn.
Who the fuck is that? Fuck's sake. Let's get on to the next one. The next one we have scheduled, obviously still on the main card. We have Killer's Row still to be set. We have EK Issues up against Zayaf in the next one. Zayaf answered the last fight on short notice, had a standout performance. Looking to continue that as he is now 2-1 in the division, going up against EK Issues, who is 1-1. But both guys obviously fighting the best of the best, hence why they find themselves in the upper end of the division currently. Let's get to it. Robert Whitaker for Young Bob, aka Zayaf, and EK Issues going Israel Adesanya by the looks of things.
This is a good fight. Because Robert Whitaker has that Philly shell, right? And Zayaf is very defensively responsible. And EK Issues with Izzy in his hands. I like this. I like this fight. I want to see how the range battle goes in this fight.
Okay, let's get it.
I really do enjoy Whitaker. But you do have to play really carefully with him because he's such a skatey character. You just skate in and out and you just kind of poke and prod and then you jump back in, then you jump back out. And you have to play him like that. And if you don't, you end up just kind of getting yourself murdered 2 ways to Sunday. And Izzy is the type of character who can really take advantage of that because he's so much longer and he has the same kickboxing style, but instead he can just plant and
and that man beautiful. Robert Whitaker up.
No, I'll just put this out there. The only loss on these guys' resume, EK Issues, it's Khalil, ranked #1 in the division. For Zayaf, it's the champion, where he lost to him in the Grand Prix. That's the only losses on either one of these guys' resumes. These are at the top of the top of the top for a reason. Zayaf is always good at bouncing back, and so is EK Issues after an early start. He gets clocked. Now he is letting those hands fly, bro. The head health not looking good for either guy right now.
It's that output by Izzy is giving him trouble too. But to be real though, if he's able to hit his body a few times and weather this storm, by mid-second round, the tide is gonna turn, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, you've really got to weather these storms sometimes, and for both these guys, it's going to be the case who can kind of survive. So
Nice.
far, though, Zayev looks like he's wanting to use the grappling to survive for issues. However, it's more the case he is winning in the head health, and a get up like that is only going to make Zayev's life harder here.
Potentially. I ain't willing to the guy out. Oh, never mind. Fuck, potentially. The combinations from issues right now, excuse the pun, they're causing issues for Zayev.
Yeah, and it's tough for him to find his timing. Like when he should pull or when he should slip, Cyrus.
Yeah. There's so many of them, bro. He's throwing like jabs, uppers, hooks. Fucking everything behind it.
You know what I would do? Oh my God. Oh my God. It's maybe too late now. He's getting countered. I would, I would bait the range a little bit. Like go, you feel me, feint, then back out. Just because you know Izzy's going to throw a long combo. Like, just use some of this to like find the timing, Doc.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a bit too late. The head health kind of at the halfway mark.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
Once he reaches
yet.
that head mark, once he reaches that halfway mark, stuns are a lot easier to come by.
Hey, Doc. What they say when the rain it pours, it's about to start pouring.
Yeah.
It's pouring.
Yeah, it's over.
Excellent.
Oh,
What a performance. EK issues the man the beat. He picks up a big W over Zayev. What a feather in his cap that was. Nothing short of sensational, let's be real. These guys wasted absolutely zero time getting after it. Yeah, that was clean. That was clean. Man,
That's a real good performance by EK Issues.
and both of these guys, this is the thing as well in that one, Jay. Both of these guys, one of them was getting an opportunity to continue to propel themselves up in that rankings because they were both highly touted. And one of these guys had to take a very tough loss. Not Zayev's night tonight, but EK Issues. He looked like a man possessed. Let's be real.
Yeah, that was a great performance by EK Issues. Combinations were on point. And like I said, I would like to see Zayev be a little more patient in that fight.
In all fairness, I don't think he got too much of a choice in it. He had to answer fire with fire, but EK Issues did kind of just go at him like a man possessed.
Oh yeah, that was a hell of a storm you would have to weather there. That was great performance by Issues.
What round was that?
Was that one?
One?
Round
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
I think that was one.
Okay.
So I don't think you made it to. Yeah.
No, I know it was one because I was like, oh, it's not over, but it's over. So.
Look, excellent work by the one and only Issues. That does set us up beautifully for the next one. We're going to have a very, very fun fight for us all here this evening as we go between Eagle MMA, ranked number 4 in the division, up against former multiple-time champion of UFC 5 and the most kind of like forward pressure heavy fighter that you're likely to see race UFC 6, and that is JUFC. We will waste no time. We will get to it. They are ready and raring to go. Mr. Reaper says Mr. 700 fights up and coming next. Who is Mr. 700 fights?
Oh, this is it. Whoa,
Probably
this
Joe.
is dangerous. Hold on.
If I had to take a guess, Jay, even though he managed to no-show last week.
Hey,
I think it was last week, and nearly no-show
dangerous as
today.
fuck.
Like, he just showed up about 5 minutes ago. Man, he's really cutting the line, it feels like.
This is okay. I'm really intrigued right now with this fight because, oh my goodness.
Right.
I was gonna say Eagle MMA is a grappler first, so if I was Jay, I thought the picks would be the other way around. But Jay went Khabib, and he's here for one reason, Cyrus.
He's trying to fight fire with fire right now. That's all he's got in his mind, and I understand it. Sometimes you got to wrestle the wrestler, my friend. That's what you've got to do. Everybody's good when they're on top control.
I think he shot before he threw a punch.
He really did.
Now he does have a lot of games. Eagle does.
I assumed it was Joe, but yeah, that also makes sense.
Bro, this is man, here's the thing. You know how Conor is so great on the feet? I don't like this matchup against Khabib because if you don't start landing damage early on Khabib, you know how this fight goes on this game.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh my fucking god, I just realized that Eagle is...
McGregor, yeah. He's got
Yeah,
nasty McGregor, to be fair, but...
But he hasn't got a chance. You know how?
Yeah.
Okay, you know how in the World Cup in the finals, right? How it was Spain versus Argentina, right? Argentina offense didn't get a chance to do anything. We were on Spain's side the whole time. They took 15 shots before they took one. That's how this feels right here. Like we know his corners like that. He's good with them. We don't even get a chance to see that.
No, you're right. Man, this is so ass backwards.
Yeah, that's why I said I would have went the other way around if I was to pick a fighter between those two.
Yeah, he's got him.
Yeah, this is. All right, it's over.
No.
Oh, it's not over yet.
I knew he wasn't going to run the waist. Which is, you should have faked the I think probably faking the RNC may have helped him there. But nonetheless, Stam though goes into the favour. Power transitions into back mount. Goes to the back flat. Does get denied. Imagine he's going to look for the RNC in some form. Instead, though, goes to the armbar. Back to a pre-position where he did previously get it. Trying the Stam down.
All right, guys, it's over.
And yeah, that's probably it.
You done it.
Yeah. It's over. That was okay. That's performance of the night.
Yep.
Right. No, like that has to be because that's like the closest you'll ever see to a perfect performance. I got to see the stats because I'm not trying to be funny. I don't remember Conor landing a punch.
No, he didn't.
No, I don't. No,
he didn't. You ain't wrong. Virtually, well, I say virtually, completely untouched.
Completely untouched.
Literally takedown, done, dusted.
Like I really like Eagle as a guy. I think he's a cool dude. I'm gonna have to have a chat with him after this. I don't know what the game plan was coming into this.
Ilya was banned.
Yeah. Man, I don't like that pick against Khabib. I'm gonna be so real. We're gonna have to. We may have to go
Eagle
Charlie Olives. There's the.
And HA pick.
I don't like. Already, I don't like that pick stylistically. Already.
It just puts you in. It puts you like ice skating uphill. Like there's no. But anyway, fuck it, man. Like sometimes you dig when you should zag. Sometimes you make wrong decisions. That is what it is. Jay gets the win, and he got it in dominating fashion. Zero questions really asked of him in that one, other than, can you grapple? The answer was yes. He can grapple. He went Khabib. He fucked up Eagle's World. Great work. Lucky says J Dime is leaving out of protest. He's gone to speak to Eagle. You might not be wrong. But look, lads, with that one in the bag, that was very, very quick. I hope the next guys are ready. I'm sure they are because they are eternal professionals. We're going to be having Khalil, ranked number 1 in the division, only losses to the champion, going up against fast rising contender and OG of the community in Leon Stoles. Bantamweight is the weight class I believe we are about to see TJ Dillashaw up against Peter Yan, unless one of these guys switches up on me at the last moment. JUFC says, this is your number 3. No, you're probably our number 3 now. You're probably our number 3 right now, my friend. In fact, you are. I've got the rankings right here. Unless something major happens in these next fights, you are number 3. And you are 3-1. And you are currently 3-1. Isn't your only loss? What was Jay's only loss?
He got DQ'd against Cerberus because he's a fucking idiot.
It's literally DQ.
Yes.
He literally popped Ilya's flow state and then went for him. Not even backed off. Just full on went for the guy.
You can't be pulling the John Jones excuse of I didn't lose, it was a DQ. You fucking lost, bro.
Nah, hold on. I got you, Jay. No, Jay, look, you got DQ. Nobody beat you.
It's a fight we'll
yeah, they did. He beat himself. Let's get into the co-main event.
Listen, no, he beat himself. Right. But no opponent beat you, Jay. Don't let them tell you any different.
Why does Peter Yan's skin look grey?
I don't know,
but
very
gray on this game. Yeah.
Shout out Naz UFC resubscribing with that Prime. We appreciate you, my man. Being subscribed for 6 months, long-time supporter of the community, multiple-time champion, double champion, and I believe this time he's in the management capacity, managing some fighters, competing on the roster. Starting this one out though, Leon Stoles eating a fucking hellacious combination on the inside. As you can see, Peter Yan being used by the one and only Khalil.
Nice.
Yeah, these guys are just kicking this body.
There we go. If I'm kicking more though, like if I'm TJ, we're using our footwork. I don't want Peter Yan on my block. I'm gonna just kick from the outside and just, I gotta fight on my terms. I don't want to be in a firefight with him. I like get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Look at his head health already, Doc.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great at all. Yeah, it's a solid takedown. Not great, not good. It's one of those in between. That up, get up is a risky transition against someone like PT Andos. The DAS choke is an option. Top mount, though, is a very strong place. Mount bubble is banned, so unlike on ranked, where it's just a bit of a hindrance this time around, you can actually get some serious damage off. Does do an undeniable half guard, which, you know what, fair enough. As he goes to the back mount, goes to the back flat, does get it. Trouble in Paradise lays down. Fantastic touch as he goes to the arm half guard there.
Look, these guys both have very high finish percentages as well. There are 4 knockouts, whether he's won or lost, 4 total knockouts. He either wins by knockout or gets knocked out for Leon Stolz. And then for Khalil, basically the same thing, all knockouts other than 1 submission and 1 decision.
I feel like that's an insult to Leon. You called him Terrence McKinney. That's what you called him.
Bro, don't disrespect Terrence. Terrence, he's fought on the he's fought in prime time. He's an OG, bro.
I like Terrence McKinney. Don't try to make it seem like I don't like him. But Terrence McKinney, we know Terrence is either going to finish the fight or he's getting finished. Like, you get me? And that's what Leon is. It's a car crash.
I mean, no. Leon's a little bit more up there. I'm just saying that, like, the only people he's lost against is MG and Final Block. Those are the only guys. And Final Block is a monster on this fucking title. I mean, right now, Final Block is 4-1, ranked number 2 in the division. Obviously, he's going up against ranked number 1 right now. Leon has only fought Killer's Row so far in UFC 6. Because he had a pretty decent run in the GP as well. Once again, only losing to the champion. Terrence fought in PT. He did. He did. I put up a screenshot of it recently. He fought Jakey B, if everybody knows Jakey B. If you're OGs, I'm sure you will. He did so in a blindfolded fight for a charity match.
That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
Wasn't
long
that
time
UFC 4? Or was that still 5?
With that being said, my statement still holds up. Leon is him not because of fighting style, but because we know it's a finish no matter what happens in the fight.
Nice combinations right there. Man, Khalil is like so efficient with his boxing.
Yeah, Leon's getting clipped. He's having a really difficult time here.
I'm going to put it out there. Khalil might be the most fundamentally sound boxer that there is.
MG.
No, MG's an all-round mixed martial artist. He has great boxing, great kickboxing. I'm just saying, like, straight boxing. Khalil's, like, very proficient.
I would argue MG still beats him, considering there's a win over him.
He did beat him twice.
Yeah.
That's not the argument. Not who wins the argument was not who wins a mixed martial arts fight, Doctor. Okay?
I didn't. It was, it was all on the field.
He didn't win by wrestling. He didn't win by wrestling.
No, but he can strike, he can box, he can do it all. That's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck you. I ain't having this. Go get your stethoscope. Pretend to be a doctor again.
Damn.
Unreal.
He told you to put on your costume.
Fuck's sake.
All right.
I now need to buy a prop stethoscope, clearly.
You really do.
Speaking of needing the doctor, though, Leon Stolz looking like he's going to get closer and closer to that. The KO seems to be a looming threat as Khalil starts to really push the pressure on, as you can see, kind of putting him behind that black line, landing these shots. Leon just about circling out to the center of the cage, but each time it gets more and more deadly as time continues on.
This is a Oh, he's landing. Okay, he's landing. Like, you know when he land like that, and get out. Like he's gonna have to get his damage and get out of there. Oh.
Nice takedown. Really nice.
That's the thing. Leon has to use his footwork, but stay behind. He got to stay in front of those black lines right there, Doc. Because he get past them, he getting taken down, or that boxing pressure gonna get to him. Like it's a tough fight right now.
Yeah, it's kind of the difference how we saw, if you remember, the Cody fight, where Cody was having a lot of control, overhead kicks, had a lot of footwork. Yan is very much the type of person, if you get them pinned against the right, he's just going to dig twice to your body, twice to your head, and just cause absolute havoc. And that is what Khalil's having a lot of success with. He's kind of cutting the corners in some areas and managing to just make the octagon quite small for TJ, and so it's having a lot of effectiveness for that. Outside of that, again, as you mentioned, those takedowns as well offer a fantastic opportunity to just mix it up a lot, and that again can have a detrimental effect on someone's striking ability when you're also just worried about making sure you can hold down low block here, Cyrus.
Yeah. This is an intense fight, man. I'm impressed with the way that Leon Stolz is coming back into this fight. He's made real solid adjustments right now as we go into round 3. I know I haven't been judging this one, but how have you two got this actually going into round 3?
I have Leon making a comeback. That's what I have right now. Leon is finding his footing, and he's fighting a really good fight from round 2 to now, Doctor. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. I mean, round 1, I think I had more Khalil. Round 2, it was the same way, but this round so far, they're going into the favourite TJ. He's got to kind of push the pace as he does, so that was a beautiful way to push the pace.
Ooh.
He got fucked over there. That looked like it was going to go for a head, and it just went under the shoulder.
Yeah, like towards the end of the second round to now, that's when Leon found his footing.
Yeah. A little bit too late. I mean, it looks like he's got the read. That's a fantastic job
and he's hurt.
there. Yeah. That head health is so low. It's going to be a massive issue here. And yeah, I don't like Leon's chances. I mean, he's not out, but he's really climbing up a big hill, and that hill is starting to look more and more insurmountable as the pace continues here. Khalil quite happy. He can trade easily as well, but Peter Yan's power is fine. TJ Dillashaw's footwork is his biggest attribute and beneficiary here, Jay, but that's not going to do anything when your head health is gone.
Oh. Yeah, it's tough because he did all that work to come back here, and it seems like this battle is even harder now for him to come back.
Nice.
I don't think it's over.
No, definitely not. Minute 30 can feel like a long time when you're in there.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful.
No, he didn't. He did it. No, he did it. He didn't do it. Oh my goodness. I was about to say that was close. Ooh, is it comeback season, Cyrus?
Bro, he's got 40 seconds. Doesn't get taken down. Nice to knife. And he's got the stamina to let it go.
Oh my goodness.
This is
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Boxing, right? Doctor, he said boxing. Doc, he said boxing.
You said boxing, did you, Cyrus?
I did. And I was right up until now. Fuck you.
Up.
You know what?
Man,
Hold that. Shut your fucking face. You know what you're talking about, Doc? You know what you're talking about, Jay? Fuck you guys. Trying to gang up on me like that. That's what it's talking about, Khalil. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a great win, but Leon made his way back. Hey, Doctor. Hey, you know Cyrus was scared. You know he was pissing down his leg when that was happening.
Bro, I ain't pissing down my leg, bro. I ain't pissing down my leg. You ain't putting that out there. You know what, Khalil? Khalil just fucking showed up and showed the fuck out when it mattered most. He wanted you guys to try and diss me a little bit. He wanted you to diss him a little bit. He said, talk bad on my boxing. And then he fucked up Leon in 0.5.
That's what happened? Doc, so that's what happened, right?
It is. He baited you into saying it. He baited you into it. Sean Cokery, appreciate the resub, my man. Fucking love you, bro.
I'm gonna tell
Love
you.
you.
Listen, it was a great fight. That's what I'm gonna say. It was an excellent fight, right? And Khalil was dominating early. Then Leon worked his way back, and then Leon looked like he had it where Khalil was scared, and then Khalil put him away after, right? With that being said, stop hating on Leon. Y'all got the same name. Don't hate on him.
Don't give away my government like that, okay? He's got a powerful name. He's got a powerful name. Okay, great shit. Khalil gets the W. Another big W for him. Let's be real. Leon is a absolute killer in that division. That third round, what he started doing, in all seriousness, he started turning on that pressure. He was looking real fucking clean, bro. He looked like he was about to turn back the hands of time and get that finish. But woo! As Sean Cokery said, fire the night with his resubby as well. You might not be wrong, bro. In fact, we got one more fight to go, and unless these guys knock it out of the park, that very well may be the case. Without further ado, let's get into this next one. The main event of Primetime 199, a sensational bout set for the ages. NAE CounterCurt up against Vdlchi. I'm calling you, bro. Once again, until you tell me otherwise, Vdlchi. Let's get to it. Max Holloway and Jay fucking Dime, bro. He's up against Arnold Allen.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Some insane picks. Some insane picks. I mean, Arnold Allen is a choice. Max Holloway, one of the more dominant meta picks. Arnold Allen is weird in terms of his striking. Definitely weird striking. I can't lie. Tips, his jab, they're all a bit peculiar. But if you make him work, you make him work. I think we previously.
Are you talking about Arnold Allen?
Yeah, talking about Arnold Allen.
His lack of rear teep kick is weird.
He does have a rear teep, doesn't he?
No,
not?
he doesn't. It kicks your,
does.
It kicks your knee.
Yeah, it kicks in there. Okay.
That's why it looks weird, because it doesn't kick your body.
Right, I see. You're just casually kicking someone's knee, but it doesn't do leg damage, I assume.
It doesn't do shit.
Yes, I mean, there's also that teams don't do shit in this game currently.
But I would like to have one. Like I've seen him throw a rear teep kick in real life. That's the crazy thing.
Well, 5 rounds are on the scorecard. Previously saw Vdlchi's last week using Arnold Allen. This time, though, we got Max Holloway, the original one back when he was making his featherweight run.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared of this Arnold Allen pick. I respect it, because y'all know I love Arnold Allen to death. But this
I respect it, but it's mental.
It is a ballsy pick.
It is. Yes.
Oh yeah. You either got some balls on you or you're stupid.
I think a bit of both with Vdlchi.
There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. We're about to find out which one he falls under.
Yeah, but this is gonna be tough. I got to see how he deals with the output of Max Holloway, Cyrus.
Well, right now he's trying to take away space from him, which I kind of like.
Yeah. Oh, nice shoulder. It's so weird because Max Holloway is tall, but he has those short arms, which help him fight in the pocket, Doctor.
Yeah, I mean, I personally just hate fighting Max Holloway. He's too tall and then his arms are too short. Like, he's just annoying to fight because suddenly, like, you can't kick him because he's outside of kicking range if you're a shorter fighter. And then you can't box him because if you're a midget, suddenly you're getting beaten to the punch because he also has midget arms.
Nice body.
This
Man,
is an incredibly difficult fight for Arnold Allen, and I don't think this is going to go down very well.
Man, I just love this pick so much. Even though I said you got to be crazy to pick him. Man, we're team Arnold Allen all the way. That's big Arneezy right there. But with that being said, Chi is there's gonna be a tough fight for Chi, because that's what I'm gonna call him. He's Chi. I'm not reading the rest of that shit. Name's Chi. So this is gonna be a tough fight for him, but right now I like how he's defensively responsible though, but he's forced to because you're going against Max. Oh my god.
He's doing good. He's digging down to that body, digging up on top, and he's landing some key shots. But the question really is going to be about, can Arnold Allen land a couple of really significant shots throughout the next 20-odd minutes? And he's
Hold on, Chatify. See, we're going to get this right. Is it pronounced, that first word, is it Day? Is that Day? Is it Daichi?
So that's Die. D-A-I is Die.
Okay, oh, it's die.
It's
Okay.
a Welsh
Is it
thing, but
day
I
or
don't
die?
know how BD
Hey,
stands
thank
for
you,
that.
thank you. I'm right. Hey, I'm walking off when I'm right.
He's
Let's
not.
go.
That's not how he said it.
I am right. It's
He's not.
Daichi. Hey, what I say?
That's not how
Oh, shit.
DAI. DAI is
He's
not.
not Welsh. He's not Welsh.
He's not Welsh.
It
He's
doesn't
Welsh.
matter.
It's
DAI
Daichi.
is die.
Come on. I know how it's supposed to be, but it's pronounced Day. His name is pronounced Day.
Okay.
Not
well,
every other word. Like, give me like.
I mean,
Okay.
quite frankly,
I'm
a
not
V
gonna
should
call
not
you
be
Jeremy
next to
then.
a D by an L, but nonetheless.
But Cyrus, listen. If somebody want to put on their shoes before they put on their pants, that's on them.
Well,
We're not here to do stuff
if
correct.
spelling makes no
Okay.
difference, fucking,
Well,
what are we talking
currently,
about?
Arnold Allen.
Hey, and listen, and right now Daichi is doing very well right now. Look at his stamina, and he's hurting Max Holloway right now.
Yeah, in all
just-
seriousness, he can be called whatever the fuck he wants if he continues to put leather to people like this.
Daichi is
fuck.
putting belt to ass right now.
Scared for the pick, and now I don't think it's even anywhere near the same pick. Digging down to that body killerly. Absolutely putting on a showcase here.
I'm still calling him Vdlchi.
Conversation for another day, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah, hey, but right now, listen, Daichi is doing a good job with the damage and the cardio too. Is this a 5-round fight?
It
right?
is.
Yeah,
This
it's
is the
right main event.
This is the
Yeah.
main event. So the way it's going right now, oh my goodness, it was looking good. I need to shut up, but I was about to say the way it's going right now, by midway third, that stamina advantage is going to get crazy, but it's tough to swim without getting wet, and he is getting wet right now. Pause.
Doesn't really matter when he gets a drop like that.
It's
And he
over.
puts
It's
it
over.
out.
Hey, no, it's over.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, no.
everybody
Hey, that's
else.
performance of the night. No, that's actually performance of the night. No, Daichi
Just doing
is.
himself a title
That's
shot.
performance of the night. You know why? Because he hopped outside the main event, picked Arnold Allen against Max Jerome Holloway, and beat his ass and put him away. And CounterCurt is very good. That wasn't a scrub. He did that too. And I'm talking a lot because I love Arnold Allen, but that's a beautiful performance.
Seriously, it is. He looked fucking phenomenal right there. Now 3-0 in the division. With a big knockout. That was round 2 as well, right? Am I mad? That's round 2.
Yeah, round 2.
Yeah. He did work, and just from the rated pick on its own, which I think is big for him. I think that's really, really cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. This kid is pretty good. Whatever you call him.
Man, listen, put some respect on his name. It's Daichi, and he did what he had to do. Cyrus, like, walking into this, like I said, either he got big balls or he lost his damn mind.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, he didn't lose his mind.
Well, look, I'll pull this up before we end out tonight's show. This is the current status of the pro rankings. After that win, Vdlchi is now 3-0. And he finds himself in a very, very strong position. Rank number 2, Khalil is ahead of him at 6-2. The only person to have actually, the only person he's lost to is the champion. He's not up for the next one, but he's looking good. He is obviously on Killer's Row. You've typically got to beat Khalil to get the next championship spot. But if Vdlchi, you've heard it first. If Vdlchi, if you were here, or Daichi, or whatever the fuck you want to be called, brother, the winner tonight. If you want to fight next week, if you are signing up for next week for Primetime 200, we now have a main event, MG versus Vdlchi. For the main event of Primetime 200, 3-0, rank number 3 up against reigning defending champion, MG. Absolute Killer's Row should be a very, very fun one after what was an incredible performance from him here this evening. Great shit. Incredible night of fights. I'm very impressed with everybody that's competing. Very, very fun to call these fights. As I said, guys, the UFC was boring as ass in that main event. We were all low energy. We weren't ready for this shit. And then we got going, and you guys lifted our spirits and lifted our energy levels to 100. We love each and every one of you. We appreciate the support. Shout out J Dime. Check him out Monday to Thursday, live on Twitch, 8:30 BST, 3:30 Eastern. I think that's right. Yes, it is. Every single night. Oh, no. Just 8 p.m. and 3 p.m. But either way, check this guy out. If you ain't supporting him, you're fucking missing the trick. Shout out Doctor, the little engine that could. He may have insulted me a half dozen times, and I may hate this motherfucker on a daily basis.
No, you
but I love
insulted
really.
him, man. You forgot today people learned that Doctor wasn't actually a doctor?
No, I didn't insult him. I just pointed out that he's doctor. He compared me to some big-headed blue bastard. Okay, that's what
No, Zayaf originally did. Thank you very much. I just endorsed it.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, love you guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. We will see you next week for Primetime 200. We may even be doing another Contender Series card to go into Primetime 200. So all the amateur guys that are watching, make sure to sign up as well. The top guys are going to get an opportunity on our Contender Series to get a placement on the early prelims of our Saturday Primetime 200. It's going to be a big card, lots and lots of top-level fights. We look forward to putting it on for you all. Until then, stay safe, much love, and please, for the love of God, join the raid at the end. Let's show some love to somebody within the community. Peace.